Alright, what's up, y'all? Your girl is recording so crazily. We are in my old neighborhood, my AKA projects, if you will. I did the video already, but definitely pointed it in the wrong direction. And we are in a season of success, okay? So I don't have no problem with walking back around here, showing y'all what it was. You know, this is where I've seen fights. I've been in a fight around here. Almost got jumped around here. People died around here. Guns, drugs, you know, a lot of loitering, hanging in the front, a lot of things of that nature. But, you know, nice little playground. They changed it ever since then, but it was giving, you know, make sure you cool with the people in the hood, you know, in the neighborhood and stuff, and don't start no mess, and, you know, mind your business. That's how people survive, you know, minding your business. But in reality, I'm so appreciative. This is my building right here. Let me see if y'all can see it when I stand up here. Like, to remember where I came from. Hopefully y'all can see behind me, 4657. But to remember where I came from, and to know I'm going to go, I'm not going to have to be here anymore. I won't be in this position where I have to get an apartment, where I even have to rent. You know, success, I feel, is at the tip of our fingertips. You know, Crystal, I see you. Gramita, I see you. You know, I see y'all on y'all grind. I see y'all with y'all stories, and with Gramita, I see you with your story time. It's amazing. You know, Crystal, my hands cold. That's why I'm switching. Whew, I need to put a glove on. I'm acting like I'm taking the oil. Got Ugg gloves and being a fool and not wearing them. But Crystal, I see you too. We got this. And I'm going to say this, and I keep meaning to say this, but right now I'm at 2.877 in subs. And today is February the 18th or 19th or whatever. And we're going to see if this works, because this right here, these apartments that you see behind me, is a memory of telling me that you are a grinder. I now rent a house, and next I'm gonna be owning a house, you know, and I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna be, how I'm gonna live. You have to have your goals, you know. You have to see where you're going in life. You have to check in on yourself. You can't expect nobody else to do it at this point. So with that, you just sometimes have to go, good morning. Sometimes you got to just go back down memory lane and just say, I know where I want to be. You might not even know how to get there, but you know, mentally, you know where you want to be. And I think that's the biggest thing, because that sets the goal, that sets the mark, you know. And I just, you know, this is my little hood. This is my little old hood. My very first apartment. I was super proud of myself. The rent was $868. I was making good money at the time. Sorry if y'all are too low. This is the first time where I'm actually out here and just, you know, wanting to record and do what Dante say and show y'all my story, you know, or a piece of it, or where it started, you know. So, but up from here, we're all up from here. As long as we grind, as long as we do what we're supposed to do, okay? So stay tuned, because we gonna get to where you about to see.
Said I'm grateful.
Grateful for all the things I've seen. Grateful for all the Lord's blessing. Ain't gonna stop, no, ain't no how. Grateful, yeah, I'm grateful. Grateful, yeah,
the middle class part. This is the portion. This is my home. This is where I am, and you're gonna see where I'm gonna be. You saw where I came from the projects, from just, you know, an experience. My very first apartment. We had roaches. We had nieces. We had gunshots. We had drugs. We had loitering. We had it was different management at the time. I think it was Sawyer. I don't know who it was at the time, but it was, you know, it's cleaned up now. Like I said, this was back in like 2008, I believe. 2008, and I was there from 2008 to 2014, I believe. So I'm not really one that likes to move, but when you move yourself, you gotta remember, when you're around some things, those things can infiltrate who you are, your thoughts, your character, and what you accept, and things of that nature. And it can also stop you where you are. So where I'm from the DMV, and DC is an area that has always been like our roughest area. There are pockets of other places, like where my first apartment is in Temple Hills. And Temple Hills is known to not be the best of the best. We are not that far from Southeast. We literally are like 5 minutes. I don't even think it's 5 minutes, because once you get on Willow Road, it's like right there. So, you know, the violence and the stigma of DC is also in these roundabout areas like Oxon Hill, Temple Hills, Fort Washington. It's crazy how a little bit of bridge can differentiate the vibe. You know, are we just, you know, are we just hood bunnies, or are we totally entrenched in the ghetto? You know, it's crazy. But when it comes to it, Temple Hills, Oxon Hill, those are not places that I want to be, you know. And that's what I'm showing in this video, like where I came from, where I am now, and where I'm going to be, because this is definitely poverty to middle class to luxury, you know, from poverty to middle class to luxury. Hopefully that's how I named it, I hope. That's something else just conjured up in my mind. But I want you to know that if you set your goals, and this is for people who haven't set a goal, or this is for people who are stuck in a place but want more or want better. As I said earlier, I had to record this a couple times because I was going the wrong way. But I already know, once you start and everything is good, then keep it going. Even if you mess up. I got videos where I did something, so you want to keep it pure, you know. But I can't keep it pure if I had it facing me, because that's not how we record nowadays. That's not what we doing. Because we on a grind. We on a grind because luxury is on its way. And you can do it too. Don't you want more? I hope that you want more. I'm so in a mood of wanting something different that I even deleted a video yesterday that I did, because I feel like I was being too harsh on you. You know what I mean? And I'm like, Stephanie, the business mogul. Coco's the character, but Stephanie, the business mogul, you know, is like, make people happy, you know, let them know the real story, give them the real deal. And that's why we're here right now. I'm nowhere near rich. I'm actually broke right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, grinding, saying, oh, but it's all on me. It's all on me, the same way it's all on you, you know. So always remember where you're going to. And I was saying something about, you know, getting to your, you know, seeing the end first. I don't know who said it, where I heard it from, but it just clicked. A lot of things are just clicking and falling in place. And that's what I'm appreciating. And if you don't feel like that's what's going on right now, maybe back up real quick. Reevaluate some things. What was your goal in the first place? Well, don't forget that. Don't forget that. And especially to those people, and I'm going to talk more and more to the laid off people, because I want them to get some type of comfort. Go back to your childhood. Go back to being a kid again. Go back to remembering what you wanted to be, because this might be the opportunity that you have out of nowhere to go back to where you once were, in a happy place. You know what I mean? And I'll leave the videos for the laid off people. I just wanted to say that just in case you were here, and I want you to know you want my prayers. I'm thinking about you. And some things are pulling me back into, you know, praying and talking about God more, because I definitely shied away. But then I sit back and I think about where I've come from. As I said, and even growing up, I was in rougher neighborhoods. I wouldn't say they were rough because of the time, you know what I mean, and things of that nature. And it was definitely gunshots. It was definitely this, that, and the third. And I felt like because I see my end goal as far as the luxury in which you'll see exactly how I'm trying to live, I just keep moving further away. Sometimes it takes little pieces of the puzzle in order for the bigger picture to come together. I mean, we know that's how it goes. It's like pixels. You know, they have to come together in order to form the picture. So in my mind, there is a big picture of my luxury life, Coco's luxury life. I see the big picture. Now here comes the little this pixel and that puzzle piece, and they all need to come together. And so I feel that out of this 100-piece puzzle, I'm at piece 59. Because there's so many things that I want to do that I need to do in between. I need to get out my own way, get up off my own ass, push myself, get through the things that I feel nervous about, that I feel negative about, turn that negative into a positive. Remember that you are grand, you are great, you can do this. You know, you deserve this. There's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with saying, this is what I want and this is what I'm going to get. This is why I'm here. Thank you for the compliments. Some people be like, because my kitchen, I'm renting, and we're going to get up out of that too. See, you got to see yourself in home ownership. You got to see yourself driving your own boat to fish and come pick me up. Okay? You got to see yourself losing 50 pounds. You have to visualize your dream. Because what happens is that you keep setting a goal for yourself. You know, if you're not the type who want, you know, they was like, do the calendar, write this stuff down, do your, you know, your goal list. If you don't even feel like doing that, just keep a picture in your head of where you're trying to be and enjoy your journey. Because it's going to be a wild ride. You know, say that right. Because you don't know what it's going to be. I just hurt my hand. Like, you don't even know what it's going to be. And I'm missing 2 nails and I'm hurting my hand with a nail. That's... Get on here and grind now. The reason that I'm pushing this whole YouTube thing is because I'm seeing that my life of luxury that I'm going to have, I see that other people's life of luxury is getting funneled through here, right? This thing right here that y'all on, that you watching. So, and if that's the case and it can be done, what is holding me back? That's how you got to look at the things that you haven't achieved. You already know, especially if it's something that was already achieved, what is it you need to do to get there? What do you need to do in order to solidify your success? Are you holding your own self back to get to that luxury? Are you keeping yourself in the projects? Is your mind in the projects? So you stay in the project because your mind is already locked up in the projects? You've conformed to stay, this is the norm. You don't have to make everything the norm. Just because that's where you grew up doesn't mean that's where you need to stay or have to stay. You might not need to stay and you might not have to stay. I question all the time. I'm like, man, the violence that be going on in D.C., which we know things happen everywhere, but why do people still live there? But you know what? Since y'all built for that, go ahead. They just had a thing where it was 6 people shot, 3 people dead, 3 of them injured, a child too. You know, that's not where I want to be. That's not the reason I left the projects. The reason I left the project that I was in was because I wanted better. I wanted better schools for the kids. I wanted simpler, just a simpler life, a quiet life. Ever since I rented a house, I just knew I don't want a townhouse. I don't want an apartment. I don't want a condo unless I'm owning it and somebody's renting it. Other than that, Once you get into a house, I don't know, for me, it was I grew up in a house. I grew up in a house, but I also grew up in the area, that it definitely wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst, but it definitely wasn't the best. And we got through it. I'm still here grinding, So it's like, I wanted to, and I don't know if I'm messing up what I was saying, but I will just keep it going in this manner. That I knew that I wanted to not be in that, because see, it feels like a lot of times we don't seem to move too far. Not everybody, but some people don't move too far away from home, and for me, home was not giving me what I like. It wasn't giving me the safety. Yeah, I grew up around there, but it's things that while growing up around there, I didn't like. And I definitely don't want my kids to be around. What you're going to see is the life of luxury that I wish that I could have gave to my children. That's why I'm teaching my children now. It is no rush to have children. Establish yourself first. There's no rush to get married. There's no rush. Well, do your thing. You find your partner and everything like that. Do your thing. There's no age on it. But I'm just saying, if you feel like you need to get yourself together for your later on, your children, your future, the future and things, go ahead and take your time, grind it out while you're young, in your 20s, do your thing. I'm not saying wait till you're 30, 40, 50 years old and all of that. It's just get yourself together so that you can give to your family what you want to give. You know what I mean? And if it ain't working out or whatever, do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Do what you need to do. Live a regular, normal life. Nobody's saying that you have to go and make $100K a year. You can start off at 30 something. That's okay. It's okay. 20 something. Get used to it. Get into the grind, and then go up from there. Where do you want to be? Is 25K, 30K a year going to get you to the life of luxury? It might get you to the life of luxury at the standards that you want. But for me, it ain't. You know what I mean? So I heard Dante. I heard that you want to get at least at least 100 views, 100K views per video in order to be able to do this full time. That's the other goal that I see. That's the other goal that I see that is coming around the corner. It's going to be that video very, very soon that's going to take off, and then everything is going to fall in line. I can feel it. This is the believe in yourself. This is the believe in yourself going on right now, because I really feel like that is what's going to happen. And I'm excited about it. And I'm here for it. Okay? I'm here for my journey. I'm here to see your journey. Especially if you decided to especially when it comes to wanting to do YouTube full time, wanting to be the best income you've ever had in your life. Like, to see $10,000 a month. Well, take out the $3,000 or whatever for taxes. Go ahead and take out half. Cite yourself, put it in an account that got some interest. Let it sit there till tax time comes around. So, cause you gonna owe. More than likely you gonna owe. As far as I know, So you want to get yourself together. Make sure your taxes is good if you're gonna take this home full time. But coming out here to the middle class, if you will, and to have a yard, you know what I mean, and to be able to walk around and enjoy and barbecue outside, and I don't it's no one above me, it's no one below me. I don't have to be mindful, like the freedom of being in your own house. And I was saying that once I came into a house, there's no way I'm going back. I don't want to go to an apartment. And it was about the time I was thinking about it at one time. Because it was certain amenities that I wanted and things like that. Like, I wanted a place with a pool, and I wanted a place where I can hang out in the hallway, but then in the like community area and apartment. They got a gym and certain things that apartments do offer. And I was like, okay, and it didn't work out. It didn't work out because they wanted like 3 times what you're making. And it's just like, at times I just say, it wasn't for me. It's comfortable here. I'm still not in this 3-bedroom. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. Laundry included, all of that stuff. I'm not even at 1,900 yet. Oh, it should be there though. I think it's about to get. Well, no, it shouldn't, because they go up about $40 a year. So you know what I mean. But right now it's like houses costing. It used to be a thing back in the day where it was like, oh, you might as well get a house because it's cheaper. You know what I'm saying? Or cheaper on the same line as an apartment. Nowadays, no, not at all. It's getting hard out here. It's getting rough out here for a lot of people. A lot of us are in the same boat. But that does not stop your goal of where you want to be. Always keep that in your heart. Keep that in your mind. and continue to ride that wave. That's where you need to be mentally. And that's how I feel like I am right now. Like, I'm like, this has to, it's going to work, and it has to work. I believe in this method. I believe in the long video. I believe in the communication. I believe in just the grandpa vlog, and I believe in the grind for this. And I also hear that it gets worse after. See, you grinding right now, but I definitely heard it gets worse. And this is just for the YouTube vibe. Because you got to keep people wanting to see you. And I've never been good at holding people's attention for real. So am I doing all this for failure? For failure at the end of the day? It doesn't even matter. You know why? Because if at the end of the day you made it because you heard me and then you saw Dante, or vice versa, and then you took off, you blew up, you were able to live your life of luxury, whatever that may be, your life of success. Maybe I should just say success, whatever, because luxury is in my portfolio, okay, of making it. Being able to take trips when I want to, being able to just pull up, turn on the recorder. Let me tell you what this, with some type of helpful advice to you and stuff, but also a real situation, So I see my goal. I see what I want to do, what I'm going to do, where I'm going to be, and I have to get it done. And I'm just appreciative to have started somewhere and know where I'm going and where I want to be.
Said I'm grateful.
Grateful for all the things I've seen. Grateful for all the Lord's blessing. Ain't gonna stop, no way, no how. Grateful, yeah, I'm grateful. Grateful, yeah, I'm grateful. Oh Lord. Grateful, yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I ain't got no reason to be hateful. Hair and nails paid for. I'm so